What's up guys, it's Graphic Phoenix back with another video today, and today we're doing an August reptile room tour. So let's get started. First we're going to start on somebody that we almost never start on, but this is Skyy, the male Meraki blue-tongued skink. As of right now he's being kept in a 75-gallon tank, which means it's 4 feet long by I believe 21 inches or 18 inches deep by 21 inches tall, and this is what he's residing in, chowing down on some lettuce and hamburger right now. I'd show you down here, but it's really dirty. Got a little shed on his mouth, so that's that. So that's Skyy. I've had him for, gosh, 4 years? 3, 4 years, something like that. It's been quite a while. His Uvb bulb actually burnt out, so I will be getting another one of those tomorrow when I work again. You don't necessarily need UVB for them. A lot of keepers don't keep them with UVB, but it's beneficial, so that's what I use. From there, we can move up to the one and only Stella, the not escapee. She's doing fantastic. I was actually going to move her and... oh, I hope she doesn't bite me. That would be kind of embarrassing, wouldn't it? What does the camera smell like? But she's doing absolutely amazing. You can still see her tails all covered in that white stuff. I'm not sure if that's just stuck shed or not. I'm contemplating going to the vet, as I've said in other videos, but it's just so expensive for them to be like, oh yeah, we recommend this cream that you could put on her tail, and yeah. So, you know, I don't really want that to be the case. I feel like it's just stuck shed because it was actually a lot higher, and she said that part of her tail, and now it's gone. So, I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it and see if it gets any worse. But her cage is looking fantastic right now. My buddy is actually getting me some new glass cut out so that you don't have all these, because that's not just watermarks. That's like not removable watermarks. I've scraped this with a razor blade, I've done all that stuff, and I still can't get it out. But we have an older UVB there, we have a brand new one over there, or older one over there, and brand new one right here. There's also a basking light over there. It is definitely nice and humid and hot in here, so just what monitors need. She's got a lay bin, as you can see, and that's pretty much it. A water bowl, and then I have a little like thermometer there as well, just to see what is going on. There's actually tracking for another bulb, which I'll probably put in there. I don't believe any of the sizes of like UVB bulbs fit in there, but I'll just get like a cool white bulb just to put it in there and get the cage looking nice and bright, kind of like the escapee, the master artist crazy person is like. Yesterday I came home from work and picking up my mom from the airport to find out that his cage had been opened about that much. If you can't tell, that's my finger right next to it. And he managed to sneak out. So there is this lock on here. I think he's choking. Uh-oh. What's he doing? You okay, bud? I don't know what's going on. I think he just sucks at drinking, I guess. But now that that's over, there is a lock already built onto here, but it's not right. So I'm thinking of just getting one of those like slip-on locks. I don't know. I used to have one, but for like glass case or for like jewelry cases and stuff, and just sticking it right here and locking it in place so that he can't be Mr. Escapee and start getting out and running around. I actually ended up finding him over behind that fish tank over there. So it was not a fun time. I was freaking out. Yeah, I mean, it was not a fun time, and 10 out of 10 would not do it again. But this is Bowser, the red Aki. He's still doing great. He's back to his normal self. Still hungry as ever. He's got a mercury vapor bulb right there. And then this is just like a light-producing bulb. You can see that he's interested. But I don't have any crickets left because I fed them all to these guys. So I got to pick some up tomorrow. And that back there is a UVB bulb. So he's doing great, still doing fine. If I didn't mention earlier, this is 4 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. So plenty of space for one of them. Of course, come, I don't know, I guess breeding season, I am going to put them back together and hopefully have some babies, because now she's doing amazing. I keep all my calcium right there. There's some Lysol wipes, my PS4 controllers, and yeah. Got misting system down there, which I'm actually replacing with a Mist King. Hopefully right away. I just need to get the bucket and figure out that damn timer that comes with it. And then the mister that I have now. This one I'm probably going to be replacing, because the other day I came in here to find that my carpet that was there was completely soaked with water, along with a bunch of my blankets that were on the ground and stuff like that. So, not an ideal situation, but whatever. This is Skyy, the super translucent male chameleon, veiled chameleon as well. And he is looking dapper. Doesn't love the camera, but tough luck, buddy. You live in a YouTuber's household. That's what you're going to get. He's doing awesome. I believe he's a year and a bit old. I'm not sure exactly how old he is. He's here. He's still growing. Yes, I will be getting a new cage. My plan for this is, because this to here is about 2 feet, and I'm going to plan to downsize his tank to a one of the PVC sliding glass door fronts, so that it's just like that tall. So it's like 12, maybe 18 inches tall. And then I can drop the level of the shelving down lower, and then I'll be able to put in a 2 by 2 by 4 foot tank for Skyy there, which is exactly the same size cage that Rango's in. And Rango is right there, just eating a cricket. He is loving his new tank. Personally, in the other tank that I had him in, he wasn't quite as green and as blue and as active as he is now. But as you can tell, he's in the middle of his shed and he's still super bright and super happy. This umbrella plant treats him very well, and he likes it a lot. In the 2 lighting systems that I have up here, I have just an expired old UVB bulb to provide some light. I have a 100-watt basking bulb in here, which makes that a nice hot temperature for him. And then a 5.0 UVB bulb in there. He's loving life. He's 5 years old? 4 or 5 years old? He's getting up there. And here's the ultimate troublemaker. His pen is not looking so great. While I was gone, I actually came home to him destroying his bromeliad, which he kept knocking over and eating and everything like that. So right now we just have a geranium in here, which he's eaten most of the lower leaves off of, and then just like a bromeliad, another bromeliad. Here's some bad old leaf, and this is the shellman. Of course, we will be weighing him, and oh, there's the tortoise booty, everybody's favorite dance. He's so funny. I love him. Tortoises are awesome, guys. If you ever consider getting one, of course, do all the research that you need. They do require a large habitat. Of course, he's small, and he's in a 5 foot long by 2 foot deep, wide, whatever, and 1 foot deep, or 1 foot high. So, oh, we're doing it again. Look at that shake. He's hilarious. Regarding his cage, I plan to go to the garden store here in a couple days and get a couple more plants just to fill in some of over here, and give him some other things to munch on, because why not? I mean, the more natural it is for him. This I'm going to take out because it's just not doing that great. I'm also going to get another light to put on his lighting system here, and then I'll have enough room or enough ambient light to provide a lot of light for many different plants. I guess we'll weigh him right now. Okay, so I've actually been keeping a calendar of what's going on with Sheldon's growth. Every time I weigh him, I actually put his measurement on here. I actually forgot to do it last month, so good one. But we can see that I had him last year, and he weighed a whopping 82 grams. And again, 82.8 was August 1st. It is now August 3rd, and I'm going to weigh him right now. Last month, he weighed 308 grams. Last year, he weighed 82 grams. This month, he weighs... Holy crap. 386 grams. Yeah, I also did just feed him like 3 hours ago, so he probably hasn't pooped yet. But when he does, I'm sure he'll lose a couple grams. I don't know, that's awesome. I can see his growth. That makes me really happy. As you can see, a year ago, he was 82 grams. Now, 1 year later, he is 386. Enough about the shell man. Plant update. I don't really have many plants to update you with. The cocoa trees are still sitting in there, not doing a whole heck of a lot, which kind of disappoints me, but I guess that's life. The orchid actually had another bloom spike and is now blooming again, so that's awesome. It looks beautiful. The other one is just growing a whole bunch of roots in preparation for its next spike. I also have an umbrella plant that I cut off from Sky's umbrella plant and potted it, and now it is rooting really nice. You can see some roots back there. There's a dragon fruit cactus. In here, what do we have? In here, we have a coffee plant, a dandelion, an aloe vera way in the back, a mango tree that's not doing very well, so I'm going to have to start more. A lot of greenery right there is actually date plants, or date plums, or something like that. These here are guava trees. That's another date. More guava, more guava. Not a whole heck of a lot going on in there. I really want to do something cool with the plants. I'm not going to disclose what that is as of now, but if you guys are interested, let me know. I just did a water change on both tanks today. As you can see there, that's the leftover water. I actually feed my plants with that water, so that's kind of nice. Last week, I did a huge trimming on this. This tank is probably going. Probably just going to tear it down and keep the light, obviously, the Phoenix Fuse Ray, and trash the tank. I mean, I'm going to sell it, but I'm planning to do something else with this spot. I'm not going to say anything right now, but I'm planning to. So, this tank might be the last time you see it. Probably won't be. I'll probably end up having it for another couple months, but as of right now, you saw me set it up, and I guess you'll see me tear it down as well. There is a little fire shrimp down there. There's 2 fire honey gouramis. There's this Furcata rainbow right there. And a... I don't know if you can see him in the back there. Oh, there he was. A celestial pearl danio, as well as an autosynchronous catfish. There's a whole bunch of mosses. There's also some assassin snails right there. And that's that. I don't want to bore you guys too much with the fish tank talk, because I could make my own videos about that. This is the shrimp tank. It is growing so much. I actually added some... starts with an S, I know that. I don't remember what it's called, but it's just basically a floating plant. And the shrimp seem to love it because they have such long roots here. They have really crazy long roots, and the shrimp just love to chill on it. Sorry, it's really bright, but... that's what happens when you have a big LED light over your tank. The shrimp tank has been doing awesome. There's a buried female right there. Focus. Focus. Oh, there we go. So you can see those little dots in its tummy. Those are baby shrimp. There are some in here. I've seen a couple of them, but honestly, you really don't see much just because they hide so much. But everything else is doing amazing. The tank is looking fantastic. That leaf is just about worn out, so I'm going to have to replace it pretty quick here. Other than that, there's not much to say about the shrimp tank other than it's growing like mad. If you go back to my setup video, you can see how it was when I first planted it versus now, and it's a huge change. So I strongly encourage you to go do that. Now we can move on to Tig. I'm trying to make this a long update for you guys because I've been kind of slacking on videos just because I've been working full-time at work and have a girlfriend and have friends, and I love YouTube, so I want to get back into it. This is Tigs Tank. Everybody asks me where I get this from. This is on Reptile Edge's website. I don't think they have any of this size. This is the extra large. It's the 18 by 18 by 24. And I don't think they have these right now. I'll try and message them and see what the deal with that is. They might be on back order or something like that. But I don't really see Tig. I don't want to bug her. I'm sure she's down here under her plants. Oh, there she is. There she is down there. My voice might be a little muffled, but that's Tig, the Crested Gecko. She's a partial pinstripe harlequin that I got from Darwin's Reptile here in Calgary. If you guys are in this area, be sure to check them out. They are 100% awesome people, and they do a great job at raising a whole bunch of different kinds of geckos. Last but not least is Striker. This is Striker, the high yellow leopard gecko. This was my first pet, and he's got a little sad face or smiley face, depending on which way you look at it, on the top of his head. He is right now doing so good. His tank is dirty. I'm actually going to clean that right after I'm done this video. I don't know why I didn't do it before, but tough luck. I'm doing it after. So he's going to have new substrate, and he won't have a new setup. This will still be his setup. He is 10 or 11 years old. He's doing so good, and I can't complain about him. He's just a good old leopard gecko that's been with me through the thick and thin. He knows more than anyone about me. I was a young boy. So guys, that wraps up the reptile room tour. Not exactly the cleanest room in the world, but it's functional, and I'm actually planning to go through and purge a lot of stuff, so hopefully it'll be a little cleaner next time. I really hope you guys enjoyed. You saw some crazy stuff with this guy being a buffoon and dipping his head in water, and I guess he probably breathes in water instead of actually like drinking water. And we can now see that Stella is doing so freaking awesome. I have no question that she'll be ready for next year, and we'll have a good time here in the lair. So if you guys have made it to the very end of this video, drop the word Missouri in the comments down below. That's M-A-Z-U-R-I. I know that's not how you spell it, but that's the tortoise diet that Sheldon loves so much, and it's kind of random, so those who didn't make it to the end won't understand it. If you did, of course, drop a comment down below. Ask me any questions, comments, concerns, anything you think I can improve on. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, like it down below. As I said, leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel for more reptile, plants, fish, shrimp, I suppose. And don't forget to check out my Instagram and Facebook page, which are linked in the description down below. Just click the little show more button and it should expand down. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was a pretty long video. Graphic Phoenix, out of here.